Hey, what's up, y'all? Why am I doing my hands like that? But what's up, y'all? I'm doing it again. What's up, y'all? This is Ty, and it is Tubi Tuesday. That is when I bring. It's kind of late. It's late, but hopefully I get this up before midnight. But it is when I review a film that is streaming on the Tubi app, and today's film is What They Don't Know. And listen, I've been being consistent, y'all. I gotta give myself a round of applause and pat myself on the back. I've been consistent with these Tubi Tuesday things, and I'm glad y'all are enjoying them. I'm gonna keep them coming. I gotta get my other reviews up too. But listen, we getting back into this. We gradually getting back into this. There's other things I need to review and get up here too. But at least I've been consistent with this Tubi Tuesday. So anyway, the name of this film is What They Don't Know. And I wanted to sing, don't listen to what people say they don't know about you and me. Put it out your mind, cause it's jealousy. They don't know about this thing. But that's not the name of this film. This film is What They Don't Know. But at first I thought the film was called They Don't Know. I was like, they don't know about this thing. But this does fit. That song does fit in there, kind of, because there's a lot of jealousy going on. So anyway, this film is written and directed by Gerard McKenzie. It stars Fatima Ward as Dakota, Catherine Delestri as Mariah, Keon Razim Mitchell as Jacob, and Charles Huggins as Devin. And they are a group of friends, and Dakota and Jacob are married, but the marriage, the magic ain't there, the spark ain't there. She was complaining to Mariah of how, she came home and Jacob was tired. He just didn't want to get it on no more. And you gotta keep the romance and the spark going in your relationship. You can't get like that. And a lot of times when it's like that, the other partner's starting to feel a little funny, like, yo, what's up? You don't want to touch me? I don't look good no more? I ain't sexy no more. You don't want to lick me up and down? What was going on? So I kind of understood her frustration. He's like, yo, I'm tired, this, that, and the third. And so she's complaining to Mariah about her issues. And that was a bad thing to do, because in any of these films, that person you be complaining to, they turn out to be the problem. But Mariah has a solution. Mariah's solution is, hey, girl, why don't you come to my freak-offs? That'll loosen you up. That'll help you. And I'm like, what? But before she does that, she goes to Jacob and she tries to hit on him, and she threw herself on him. And she's fine too. All the women in here are fine too. She's fine. And she threw herself on Jacob. But Jacob really loves Mariah, even though he don't be having time to sleep with her. He don't want to jump on her, but he loves her. He said, listen, I might be having little issues with my wife right now, but I ain't trying to pound on you either. I ain't trying to jump on you. So he resists her. But then Mariah is telling Dakota, you need to come to my freak-offs. Hey, you're going to have a good time. This'll help you. This'll help you free your mind and your spirit. Bad idea, because I'm saying to myself, whoa. So I'm already locked in, because I'm like, now, the solution to a bad relationship is a freak-off? Y'all going with all these germs and all these people, everybody. And then when they showed the freak-off, y'all, they showed it was people everywhere. Good-looking women, just nice-looking people getting it on, but somebody's on the stairs. Maybe I'm boring. I don't know. They were just all over, just bodies, hair, this and that. Fine women, though. But I'm saying, I don't know. I ain't judging. But I was like, I like mine in the room, private, just me and my woman. I don't need the whole crowd. I don't need that group activity. I ain't built like that. But it sure is good to watch. This film was good. I enjoyed this, because I'm already locked in, because I'm like, let's see what's going on with these friends. So turns out Mariah's whole plot basically is get this girl in a freak-off so I can make my way over to Jacob and get him, because she feels like that Dakota does not deserve him and that she deserves him. But you see, Mariah's a little cuckoo too, because she's like, I love you. I need him. I this, that, and the third. So now, after the first freak-off, after the first freak-off, Dakota comes home and she's all wobbly and worn out and stuff. And then she's like, trying to keep us composure and let me think of a good lie. And she did think of a good lie because she did pull that, oh, it was late and I got drunk and that's why I didn't answer the phone, this, that, and the third. But see, I wouldn't have fell for that because I know that lie. I know that routine. Oh, I got late, got drunk. I kind of about to tell my business. I remember me and this young lady, and she stayed out with me, and then she had a I don't know how I'm getting into my business, but anyway, she was one of those people who was very close with her mother. Her mother was super strict, and I had to call her mother and tell her mother, oh, it was late, and it was a little dangerous in that area, so I didn't want her to go home, so I made sure she stayed over till the next day, and the mother bought it. So that's what that reminded me of when she was telling him, oh, it was late and I just want this, that, I had a few drinks, blah, blah, blah. And he fell for it. And I'm like, okay. Now, here's the funny scene. Spoiler alert. I'm really spoiling it, so I might as well tell you. So this was a funny scene to me. All four of the friends, Devin, Dakota, Mariah, and Jacob was playing cards, and turns out Devin was at the freak off party, and Devin is kind of like throwing hints, letting it be known, yeah, they was freaking off, and I'm like, okay, wow. And Devin knows that Mariah tried to hit on Jacob, and Devin told him, you should try to, tap that or whatever. So the whole thing is all twisty turny. And then we see where Mariah's telling Devin, listen, I need you to tell him because I want Jacob to myself. So she's crazy. She's nuts. So eventually he does tell Jacob, and Jacob is like not believing him. Then he tells Jacob, well, come on down to the next freak off and see for yourself. Jacob goes down there, sees it for himself, and he's in total shock, and then he storms over and he leaves. The next they're in a we fast forward a little bit. He's not home. He's not dealing with her. He don't want to be bothered. And, it's like, well, Dakota calls over there to Devin, and Devin's like, you need to tell him the truth. He knows what's going on, this, that, and the third. And then we see a scene where we know that Mariah and Jacob end up doing it. But even after Jacob has sex with her, he's like, this was a mistake. I shouldn't have did this. This was a one-night thing, hit it and quit it. And she's like, no, it ain't over. I said, oh, yeah, she's nuts. She's like, it ain't over. Oh, no, you don't tell me it's over. So then they go through all of that. And then there's this, I was screaming at the TV because I was like, what's going on with it? What were y'all doing? Because they were pissing me off. Then Jacob and Mariah have a conversation where they decided to, she's going to explain everything to him and say how she was feeling. She messed up. And as she's saying all this, Mariah comes over and interrupts and is like, oh, yes. And Mariah tells the both of them, to solve both of your problems, the two of you should come to my freak off together. I'm trying to figure out why y'all think this is going to solve a relationship problem. Where are we getting that from? So they go to the freak off. Dakota's having a good time, and then a lady grabs Jacob, and then here comes Mariah. She gets on him, and now Dakota is jealous and like, oh no, you can't be touching my man. You said this is going to be helping us, but it seemed like you want him. And I was like, she does, dummy. She does want him. So I'm like, the whole thing is stupid. You thinking y'all going to this freak off was going to change things. That whole thing is just stupid. So then she makes Jacob leave. They leave. They go home. Well, before they go home, they make up, do the thing, then they go home. And now here's Mariah again in their house, and she's breaking picture frames, this, that, and the third. And then we get to this scene, the conclusion scene, because we ain't gonna go scene by scene, where she decides to come over to the house, Mariah, to apologize to Dakota. And they're having a conversation, and Dakota's like, don't even come in here. You ain't no good, this, that, and the third. And Mariah knocks her out. I think she hit her with a gun, knocks her out. And then next you know, when Jacob comes home, she knocks him out. Now she has Dakota tied up. And she's telling Jacob she loves him, this, that, and the third, and all this. And he's like, no, you don't. This is over with. This was a one. Then he got smart. And he was like, you know what? You right, girl. I love you. Yeah, you right. Because he's trying to talk her out of killing his wife because he really loves her. And then as he's talking her out of it, you know, he's like this, that. Dakota gets free. Her and Mariah wrestle with the gun, and boom, she shoots Jacob. Jacob gets shot, and Jacob ends up dying. And then we see Dakota talking to a therapist about how she's guilty because that her friend manipulated her and wanted her man, and she ended up killing her husband, and she also killed Mariah. But then, you know, in true Tubi fashion, here come a twist, but the twist kind of pissed me off. We see Dakota leaving at the end and getting in the car with Devin. So I'm like, huh? So everybody's just no good here. So he was plotting too. Why you just couldn't leave your husband and just be with Devin then? So it was like this twist. So you had Mariah trying to get Jacob. Devin really wanted, or clearly was already must have already been messing with Dakota. Why do y'all have to make this so complicated and convoluted? It was like, that twist pissed me off. The twist pissed me off. But I did enjoy this film. I really did. I thought it was good. I was interested. I liked it. I liked the actors in it. I liked the scenery. You know, I like good scenery. They had nice houses too. I liked that. I said, yeah. So, you know, when my things get going how they supposed to go, and I'll be doing my films in my condo once I get my condo. Right now, we got to do what we doing right here. But then, you know, you'll see. I don't know why I'm telling you all that. But anyway, what did you think of this film? And the twist. Especially the twist pissed me off. I'm gonna tell you that twist, and I'm sorry if I spoiled it for some of you. But listen, just go watch it for yourself. But what did you think of that twist? That twist pissed me off. I was like, that didn't have to be like that. And Jacob, poor Jacob, you turned out to be the dumbest one in this whole thing. It's like, dude, that girl was no good. Listen, once I would have saw her with the freak off, I'm out of here. You over here freaking off, then you telling me this, that, and the third. Nah. And we ain't going back to try this to get... Our relationship would have had to have started with the freak off. You see what I'm saying? Not, that wouldn't have worked for me. That wouldn't have worked. But anyway, I don't want to ramble. I don't want to bore you. Tell me your thoughts. What did you feel about this film? I enjoyed this film. I did. I enjoyed it. And I'm going to look for this director's name and see if there's any other things that he has out. But that twist pissed me off. So that's all I have for now. Thank you for watching. And I will see you all in the next video.